this is Grant, also known as the Collector 75, and welcome to another ZOIDS review. I haven't actually done one of these for ages. I was going to do them quite regularly, but I just don't know, I just never seem to got around to it. So we're going to continue it. I've got a few out. I'm going to try and do as many as I can and upload them just like, I don't know, every month, maybe 2 months or something like that. But anyway, I thought I'd start with a true classic. This is one of the original ZOIDS. This is ZOIDS SERPENT. And I love this ZOID. I never had this one when I was a kid. My brother never had it. But I did manage to start getting them. I can't remember exactly where I got my first one from. It was more than likely eBay. That's where you get a lot of ZOIDS from. And the beauty of ZOIDS is that you can just troop build. You can troop build the hell out of them. Even some of the larger ones, you know, if you've got the money. But yeah, these ones are just good. They just look so odd. Yeah, I don't know what more to say about it really. Let's have a look at the instructions. Here we go, the instructions. Try and get the glare off here. As you can see, that's what it will look like when he's fully built. And like you say, there's where you get the glare from this bloody light off it. There's where you put the battery in, and obviously it comes with his little instructions. Here's all the bits on the sprues and everything. And it just goes on. It's not exactly the most hardest one, this one. As you can see, just stick the tyres on the wheel and the wheels on the thing. So that is pretty much the instructions for SERPENT. Right, let's start building it. It's quite easy. Now, another thing, I can't remember, I think when I've done a previous video on this a long time ago, I didn't actually manage to get any of these working, but I've had a lot of luck with my son's Hornby Railway trying to get them to work because I've been buying second-hand ones of those. And I thought I'd have a look, took it apart and managed to fix quite a bit of this one up. And I've got this one working. I've got another one to the side here I'm going to show off in a minute. Couldn't get that one to work. It was really badly corroded. I'm not exactly sure. I've got a multimeter somewhere. I should dig that out and test each part of the circuit. Really, that would give me a heads up of at least where it's failing. But I did get this one to work, and I've never ever had one of these working. So I haven't actually tested it, what it's like going with all the wheels and everything. So we'll find out together exactly what it's like when it's driving along. But here we go. Right, let's start building this along. So this one I believe goes here. This one I think I usually put on the back. A couple of little extra guns. Yeah, on a side note of this toy, now originally when the ZOIDS first came out, there was the SERPENT ZOID. He was a power ZOID because obviously all the others were wind-ups. This was one of the only ones that took batteries at the time, apart from Giant Zerk. And as far as I can remember, he was just a blue ZOID, just along with the rest, even though he was red coloured. There really wasn't the distinction. So when the red ZOIDS did come out, this guy was automatically transferred to the red ZOIDS. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Now, obviously, not actually owning one from that time period. This one, I don't know whether this is the original because there was 3 different colours. As you can see, this one has slightly burgundy red wheels. It's going to maybe come out slightly black on the actual camera. And there's another one with green wheels, and the more regular one that you would have found after the red ZOIDS come out, which came in red ZOID packaging, had grey wheels. I've got that one somewhere, but not here. Probably another box. Yes, so obviously I don't know whether the original one would have come with a gold pilot or a silver pilot. This one has a silver pilot. Most of them have silver pilots, so I'm not totally sure on that one. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Right, so there's not much more to actually build with this now. We're going to build the head, right? So we're going to open up the cockpit. Now, a lot of these ZOIDS do use the same generic parts. I think this is the same part that you might even get with Giant Zerk, but obviously you add different slightly bits to it. This is going to fit on the front, like so. A bit discoloured, as you can sort of see. I don't know if that's coming out too well. Right, we're going to pop that on there, like so. And then we're going to get these little bits, and these are going to go just on here, if I can get it on there. You've got to be careful as you put all these together. because like everything, as you're building it and pushing it and putting force on it, it's so easy to put force in the wrong place and suddenly it will just spreads and shoots apart. Anyway, right, so that is it really. We're going to add the wheels now, and they just nice. If you can see that, as you can see, there's a giant slit in there. Now, obviously, I think that's because this bit is actually a little bit bigger than that. So what it does is it holds it on by friction. So as you push it on, the plastic sort of spreads apart and it holds it, grips it very, very well. I do like that. Obviously, you've got to probably be careful over time actually cracking, but nothing so far. And so there is our completed Serpent. And if you want my opinion, I love this toy. It is one of my favourite looking Zoids because it just looks odd. It looks like one of those chariots that you would have seen, like, is it Queen Boadicea or wherever it is? I can never remember their names. You know, the one with the spikes coming out the wheels. It kind of looks like that. It's got these great rubber tyres on here, which, to be honest, haven't deteriorated over the period of time. And obviously, you've got extra little ports here. You've got this where you can put that there. So you can mix and match and make your own sort of design. A little bit, and even years ago used to encourage you what fearsome designs you could build yourself using multiple Zoids and putting them together. It didn't really work too well because it's not like Lego, for example, where it had loads of universal joints. If you could get one that when you matched up, you were lucky. So there's not much you could do, but I think on one of my older boxes of I think it's Mammoth the Destroyer, on the back it does have a lot of other Zoids of original ones that have got extra parts on it, and so it shows that it's possible if you know what you're doing. Right, anyway, right, the only bit that I'm missing off this Zoid, and pretty much every Serpent Zoid I've got, is that under here somewhere, I think here, you came with a little bit of red plastic. It's only a very small bit. It reminds me of that bit off Roadbuster, his small antenna aerial, but even smaller, and it's always missing, and it just helped prop it up. But here we go. We're going to see what this guy is like when he's running. Now, it is a bit noisy, but we're going to see. I've never seen this before. So the only time I've seen this is when I was very young, probably about 8 or 9, on an advert. So here we go. I have no idea if it's going to work or what. Here we go. Look at that. He's off. That's good, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Oh, that is cool. I love it. Oh, hello. You won't turn off now. I love it. I just think it's absolutely brilliant. Right, I'm going to build this other one quickly. This video has gone on a lot longer than I was actually thinking. Now, I just realised, because I've got this one now. See, I keep loads of my toys. I'm pretty much certain everyone does in Ziploc bags here. It's really good. Right, so I've got this one. Let me empty this one out. Now, I did have a crack at this one yesterday trying to get this one to work, but it doesn't. It also comes with some instructions, pretty much the same as that one. Let's just build it up very quickly. There we go, that bit can go in there. As you can see, this one comes with green wheels. And for some reason, I don't know whether it originally came with it. Actually, I've got it's not going to show up too well on this camera, but it's got a gold pilot. So whether it originally came with that or not, or I just changed it over. Oh yeah, well, because he's got a silver one as well. So that's interesting. I'll leave him down to the side, you can sit it out. Right, let's get the old wheels on, just to give you a look of what it's like to have like troop building of these things. We're going to put these on the back. Again, providing you don't drop it and then it's out of sight, you can put these guns anywhere you want, really. But generally on this one, I find there's not too many places that will go that they'll fit properly. I'm trying to think how many serpents I've got. I've got about 3 or 4. If I had the money, I would go on eBay every weekday and search for more and just troop build the hell out of my Zoids. I've got quite a lot, but it's never enough. I love Zoids. Anyway, right, so there is another Serpent, only this one has green wheels. I'm going to put those instructions. And as you can see, if you've got enough of these look just very, very cool. There we go, a bit closer there. I really, really like them. Yeah, I do like them. I do like them. As you can see now, the original, well, not the original ones, but the ones that came out when the red Zoids, they would have had the red Zoid logo just here. But obviously these ones don't, so I think these ones are definitely the pre-red Zoid versions. and I love them. Probably my favourite Zoid, probably. Right, anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. Hope you like this video. I know Zoids aren't everybody's cup of tea, but I like them. And it's my channel, so I'll show off what I want. Anyway, yes, so hope you liked it. Please rate, give it a thumbs up and all that, and subscribe. Share it, you know, generally just enjoy the video, really. And if you don't, there's plenty of other people on YouTube. Anyway, right, this has been Graham, the Collector 75, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.